This is one of the best heavy metal albums this year.
I would say it's one of the best she did in her whole career. I would say it's in the top 5 of all albums she did as DORO.
I guess in Germany everybody knows Helge Schneider. He's a big comedian, but he's very, very different, and you know, he's very funny, but you know, like he's really, you know, he's one of a kind, I think. And I played last year in Mannheim. It was actually my Marktgelände, and they have a special event every day. There's a band playing, and it meant a lot to me because I played the Monsters of Rock Festival there, 1986. So it was great atmosphere. The fans were rocking. It was awesome. And then when Johnny D, our drummer, did the drum solo, I went back, you know, and just to get something to drink, and I thought, man, this guy looks like Helge Schneider, and you know, and he had like this grin on his face, and I thought, is that Helge? So I went back to do my thing, and then we finished our gig before the encores, and he was still hanging out there, and I thought, wow. And then after the whole show, you know, I went up and I said, you're Helge? And he said, yeah, you know, and he said, I loved your show, and you know, we met before in Wacken briefly, and he said, so what are you doing? I said, yeah, we're on tour, doing a new record, writing new songs, and I'm in the studio at the moment. And he said, yeah, you know, I'm on tour too. And he said, hey, you know, it would be great if we could do something together. And I thought, wow, Helge, I have this awesome song. I think it has a great hook line, and it has a saxophone solo on the demo, and it's called Backstage to Heaven. So maybe you would like to listen to it. Maybe you want to come up, you know, into the studio, check it out, you know, and then he said, yeah, I bring my saxophone. And yeah, and we went to the Rock City studio, and he played. First take was it. Immediately I thought, oh, that's awesome. And then he played many, many takes, but you know, we chose the first one, and I'm a big believer in first takes.
In the moonlight, after midnight, I'll be waving at the backstage to heaven. When it feels right, like a satellite, let me sleep.
Yeah, so Helge was our first guest on this record actually, and then we had many other great guests. There's an awesome guitar solo of Doug Aldrich in the song Heartbroken. I met Doug actually in Las Vegas when we were on tour, on our US tour, and we liked each other right away, and you know, and we said, hey, shall we do something together? And I said, yeah, how about Breaking the Law? And he came up on stage and he played it like, it was unbelievable. And then we said, let's stay in touch. So on many festivals we saw each other when Doug was playing with Dead Daisies, and you know, and I remembered him from Dio. He played in Dio and Whitesnake, and he's one of the top-notch guitar players. And yeah, and then I asked him if he wanted to play on the song Heartbroken. I sent it to him. He thought, oh, I love the song, he said, and then he played these 2 solos on it in the middle, and then a long solo on the end. And one person, you know, who I know now for years and years, it's Tommy Bowen, and he was my old guitar player from the Triumph and Agony album, one of my favorite Warlock records, and we always stayed in touch. We were always friends. He always hopped on stage when we were in America and played some songs. We always had a good chemistry, like totally, and he's so high energy. And then we did many things on this record together. He played on Turn It Up. Yeah, we wrote If I Can't Have You, No One Will, and he played on All for Metal. I think, man, he's one of a kind. I think he's one of the best singers in that vein. And I like how he's, you know, like live on stage, and he has such a friendly, outgoing way with all the fans. You know, everybody's immediately happy when they see him. I think he's special. The whole guys of Amon Amarth, I think they have a great thing going. It's at the moment my favorite band, and it was, you know, it was an honor to do something with Amon Amarth, and it was an honor to do something with Johan, and I love him. I love the guys, and I love Johan, and I think he's special. He's great, and you know, live. When people see Amon Amarth live, you know, I know they feel like, wow, you know, the Viking metal is like, you know, definitely doing something which it reminds me a little bit when I grew up, like on the British wave of new heavy metal in the 80s. There was something there, and I think in Scandinavia it's the same, you know, the same energy. Like, you know, there's something there which has magic, and I think, you know, Amon Amarth and Johan, they definitely have magic, and it was great.
There is a story in the song, and both Doro and Johan, it seems like a movie. You can fall into the song and you can understand what they mean, what they sing, what they feel. And I think this is one of the epic songs ever.